cheaper on Amazon. So that's what I would recommend. Amazon Prime, and if you're going to buy a lot of books, unless you've got some type of hookup that, only you know about, Amazon is a really good place to get the books. And so, what is the content of this book? It's kind of funny. Like I said, the cover almost looks like something Catholics would do. So the beginning of the book is talking about early church persecutions. Let's just be honest, this is Catholic church history. I mean, this is the stuff that they're going to teach people. This is stuff that's even contended, meaning modern Protestants will actually say, well, we don't believe that, Peter was killed, hung upside down on a cross and stuff like that. Protestants will say things like that, and I am a Protestant, so I hear them say that. This is basically Catholic teaching, which Protestants now, because this was written hundreds of years ago. This was written like 300 years ago, 200 and something years ago, or whatever. Will actually reject that. Now, why is that relevant? Like, who cares? And again, the only reason that these pages are not flipping over is because I read this. I didn't read the whole thing. I read most of it. And if I didn't, this would not stay closed, or this would not stay open. It would close on itself, at least a little bit, if I did not break it in. So I just wanted to say that. It's always important to know if you're going to need to break in a book or not. The reason that it's important to get it straight about whose history this is and what's going on is because pretty much, I'm going to say 75% of this book is basically a big shot at the Catholics. It's basically telling you all the things that the Catholics did in terms of inquisitions and killing Protestants or non-believers or people who just didn't agree with Catholic doctrine. That's a massive amount. Look, there you go. I mean, and we're not even that far into the book yet. And an account of the Inquisition, and look, Madrid. So you kind of get, if you're a Catholic and you want to refute some of these points by the Protestants, this is where they're going to get some of their information from to say that the Catholics are bad. Is this book? This book was a propaganda piece written by Foxe trying to convince the Queen of England hundreds of years ago to become more anti-Catholic and I think to kick out Catholics and stuff like that. And so it is a biased thing. A lot of Protestants like this book. I really like it. I like especially the beginning. Now, it is interesting history. But again, you got to take it with a grain of salt, guys, because even the stuff at the beginning of the book is disputed by Protestants now. They will argue with you and say, well, we have no evidence that this apostle was killed in this manner. But the Catholics maintain it as history. So just throwing that out there. And you can see here the way that it is set up is just one section after another. You can see it in bold, and it'll